Hi, my name is Chris Ryan and welcome to Las Colinas Golf Resort here in Spain. Today we're going to be looking at fairway woods and we're going to look at one of the main reasons why you may be very, very good with your fairway wood from the tee, but you struggle from the fairway. So welcome to Las Colinas here in Spain and welcome to another Your Friday. This is the video series where you can get involved and help me with the content. So if you've got a topic you would like me to discuss or you've got a question you'd like me to answer, then please let me know in the comments box down below and I will hopefully be choosing yours for a future video. Today's video is in response to a comment left on a YouTube video from Philip B. Philip was talking about the 3-wood and he was explaining that he was struggling from the fairway. Philip said that he felt really comfortable hitting the 3-wood from the tee, but when it was on the ground, he really struggled, loss of confidence. He really struggled to strike it, and when he did hit good shots, they were incredibly low and almost along the ground. Now, it's not uncommon for a golfer to really struggle with a 3-wood from the fairway. It's the longest club in the bag that we hit from the ground. Therefore, contact is always going to be tricky and it's always going to be difficult. However, there's a little bit of information in his comment which kind of set off some alarm signals for me. He said he felt really comfortable from the tee, but struggled from the fairway. And when I hear that from a golfer, it would suggest to me that we've got an angle of attack issue within this golf swing. As soon as we tee the golf ball up, as soon as we use a tee peg and we get that ball slightly raised up off the ground, such as this, we have the option to hit the golf ball as the club is working upwards away from the ground. If we do that, we often get really nice height, we get good distance, we get nice flight, and we get generally pretty good shots. As soon as that golf ball goes from the tee peg to the ground, the option to hit up suddenly is no longer there. And if we have a swing which is built around hitting up on the golf ball, and that ball suddenly goes to the ground and we've got a 3-wood in our hands, suddenly we have issues and we struggle to hit good shots. So what would happen if I tried to hit up on this golf ball from the fairway? Well, hitting up would suggest that the lowest part of the swing was happening before the ball. That would mean that by the time my club reached the ball, it had begun to start to work upwards. Therefore, there is a very good chance I'm going to hit the top of the golf ball. If I then try and get the golf ball from more centre in the club face, there's a very good chance I'm going to catch the ground early because I'm trying to get the club lower. So heavy shots and thin shots are incredibly likely when we're trying to hit up on the golf ball. Even if we do make contact from somewhere on that club face, it's generally going to be towards the bottom of the club face. We're going to get some sort of what we call vertical gearing, which tips the club back, and the shots come out very low. So these are almost all of the things that Philip was saying in his comment, that he really struggled with confidence, and when he did hit good shots, they were very low. So effectively what we need to do with Philip is give him some ideas on how he can change his angle of attack. So very simply, you will notice I've got a tee peg which I've placed around about the width of my 3-wood target side of the golf ball. It's pushed in pretty low. We're going to try and keep this idea as simple as we can to try and give Philip some ideas on what he can do. I want him in practice to set this up, golf ball on the ground, 3-wood in hand, tee peg in front of the ball. And his goal is to try and hit the golf ball and the tee peg post impact. What this is going to do is it's going to ensure that he's got the right ideas and the right concepts in what he's trying to do. If we can attack this golf ball with a slightly descending blow, we should be able to get the golf club to collide with that tee peg post impact. If we are still trying to hit up on the ball, which will work from the tee, but not from the ground, we will struggle, we will miss the tee peg and we'll hit those shots that Philip was mentioning. So this is the 18th hole at Las Colinas. You can see huge expanse of water. Flag is over on the right hand side of the green, but let's go ahead and see if I can hit this 3-wood. I'm going to try and send it up the left and work it back towards that flag, but I'm really focusing on that tee peg in front of the golf ball to see if I can make contact with that. Okay, started out left, fading back. Not sure if it's going to reach, might be just a little bit short. But the contact was good, the flight was good. Now you'll notice that the tee peg is still in the ground. You don't have to hit that tee peg, it's just there to really give you the right ideas and the right concepts of what we're trying to do. If we can hit this through with a slightly descending blow, and I do mean slight, we will be able to get that golf ball from much higher in the club face. That's going to enable you to use the loft on the club. You're going to get some much higher shots much more distance, much more consistency, and those second shots with that 3-wood are going to be more fun. Just one little note at the end of it, I would use the same swing from the tee and the ground. We just need to make sure that when we are using a tee, it's very, very low, and then the same swing will work from the tee, from the ground, and you're going to have much more you have a lot more options when it comes to hitting that 3-wood. So Philip, I really hope that helps. I do think it's an angle of attack issue. If we can start to focus on hitting a little bit more down on the 3-wood, I think you're going to have some success doing that. So as I said at the start, if you'd like me to answer one of your questions, let me know in the comments box and hopefully I will pick yours to answer in a future video. Huge thanks to Last Cleaners for hosting me for a few days. Course looks fantastic, in great condition. If you ever get a chance to play it, well worth a trip. Usual stuff is down below. You've got a comments box, you've got a like button. There's also a button over here. Would love to have you a free subscriber to my channel, hopefully getting all this content to you to help you play some better golf. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.